Hello guys, welcome to another video in the series of coding. Today we're going to solve the problem which is called heap sort. So this is very important algorithm. Let's see the algorithm step by step. So you're given an array of size n. You have to sort the elements by completing heapify and build heap, which are used to implement heap sort. Okay, let's try to understand what is heap sort. Let's take some examples to understand heap sort. Let's say we have some array 4, 1, 6, 2, 3, 7, 5, something like this. Okay, you have to sort this array and you are going to use the algorithm which is called heap sort. Let me also mark the indexes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so what are the steps in this algorithm is, see, now this is okay, let's just represent this in the form of a complete binary tree. Okay, so first at 0 we have 4, right? At 0 we have the first node which is having value 4. Attached to this is the node which is having value 1. Attached to this is the next node which is having value 6, right? So 1 and 6 are its children. Next 2 and 3 are there. Okay, so we have 2, we have 3, next we have 7, we have 5. Okay, so 2, 3, and then 7 and 5 here. So I have just processed the nodes in order and I have made the binary tree. Okay, this is the complete binary tree. So the first node is 4, which is 4, right? This is the first node, 4 is here. Next node 1, 1 is here. Next node 6, 6 is here. Next node 2, 2 is here. Next is 3, 3 is here. Next is 7, 7 is here. Next is 5, 5 is here. Okay, so the same array I have represented in binary tree. This is the binary tree representation. Now this algorithm of sorting using heap, right? What is the algorithm is, this binary tree will be converted to something which is called max heap. Okay, that is the first step. Convert this binary tree to something which is called max heap. This is the first step of the algorithm. Let us just see first step. We are going to see step by step. Let us see only the first step. We have to convert it to max heap. Now what is max heap? Okay, is this a max heap? This is not a max heap. Why is this not a max heap? Because max heap means, okay, parent is always greater than children. This is the simple meaning of max heap. In a max heap, okay, you will have nodes like this. For example, 10. After 10 you can have something like 7 because 10 is greater than 7. You can have one of the children as 3. After 3, both the children of 3 should be less than 3. They can be 2 and 1. For 7, the children should be less than 7. They can be, for example, 5 and 2. Okay, so this is a max heap because any node you take, its children are going to be less than it. Okay, or the parent is going to be greater than the children. That is a simple meaning of max heap. Now the first step in heap sort is convert this to a max heap. How do you convert this to a max heap? Okay, so that's a very simple algorithm to convert it to a max heap. Okay, and the algorithm is this: convert it step by step. That's it. Convert it step by step to max heap. What do we mean by step by step? See the last step. Is this a max heap? Yes, it's a max heap because it is a single element. It has no children, so we don't have to worry anything else. What is the meaning of max heap? Max heap means that parent should always be greater than children, right? Parent should always be greater than children. Now in this case, parent doesn't have any children. Should we worry about children? We should not worry. This is a max heap. Okay, let us see the next step. Is this a max heap? This is a max heap. Let us see the next step. Is this a max heap? This is a max heap. This node, this is also a max heap. Okay, now let us come to this node. So we are going backwards, right? We are going backwards and trying to see at each step, trying to convert it to max heap. All these 4 nodes are already max heap. All the leaf nodes will always be max heap anyway. Okay, because they don't have any children. They don't have any children. They will anyway be max heap. So you need not even see the leaf node. They will be max heap. Okay, which node may not be max heap? Okay, after the leaf node you will get this node. Now 6, this part is destroying the max heap. See, if you don't consider this part, 7 and 5 are max heaps. Okay, because they are big elements, biggest elements. They don't have any children. They are max heap. But once you see 6, this part doesn't remain a max heap. We have to convert this to max heap. Okay, so we will call a function called heapify. Heapify is a function that will convert this to max heap. Okay, now how will we convert this to max heap? Simple. See, what should come here? Max heap means that parent should be greater than children, right? Let me repeat. Max heap means parent should be greater than children. How do you make parent greater than children? See, there is 7, there is 5, there is 6. Now if 7 is my child, but child should not be bigger than me. Parent should be bigger than child, right? So we will just swap this with the parent. So we will put 7 here and we will put 6 here. Okay, and once we know that this is in place, right? Now we have parent greater than children. We will call the heapify function again on the child. Okay, simple steps. Okay, simple steps. Let's repeat again. This part is not a maxi. Why? Because 6 is a value that is smaller than 7. This is not accepted. 6 is a parent. Parent should be greater than child, which is 7. So what we will do, we don't like this because 6 is smaller than 7. We have to convert it to a maxi. So we swap it with its child. We make 7 come here, we make 6 come this side. Now this is okay, this part is fine, right? This part is fine, but we disturbed this part, we disturbed this part, this, so we will call the maxi function on this part again. So in this part 6 is a leaf node, it is already a maxi. So now this part is also a maxi. Sorted, done. This is maxi, this is maxi, this is maxi, this is maxi. All this part is finished. Okay, which part is remaining? This part is remaining. Now let us see this side. Okay, let us see this side. Is this maxi? This is not a maxi. Why? Because see, both its children are bigger than it. Maxi means parent should be bigger than children, but in this case parent is smaller than children. This is not a max heap. We have to make it a max heap. Okay, so how do we make it a max heap? See the children, which is the biggest child? 3 is the biggest child, right? So 3 is the problem. Swap it with 3. Swap this node with 3. Earlier we had 1 and 3, but this is a problem because the biggest value should be the parent should be highest value, it should be greater than children. So what we will do, we will swap it. Okay, we will swap 3 and 1. We have swapped 3 and 1. Okay, so now what happened? 3 is the parent is greater than children. So this part is also sorted. Now we will call the heapify function again on this child because we disturbed this child. But when we call the heapify function, it doesn't have any children, it doesn't have anything to look for. This part is anyway sorted. So this entire portion is what? This entire portion is sorted. Now see, entire portion is max heap. Okay, this is also a max heap. We made this also a max heap. This entire portion is max heap. Okay, what are we left with? We are left with the last node. We will make this also max heap. Okay, we will make this part as max heap. So how to make this part as max heap? Same process. 4 has 2 children, 3 and 7. Okay, so 4 is smaller than its child, which is 7. It is not a max heap. So how to make it a max heap? Swap it. Swap these two nodes. So what will happen? Let me take a different color. When you swap 4 and 7, 7 will come here and 4 will come here. Okay, 7 will come here, 4 will come here. So now we have swapped the two positions. Okay, first we had 4 and 7, we had 4 and 7, but this was not right because parent should be greater. So we swapped it, 7 came here, 4 came here. Now we will call the maxi function on this part. Okay, see, this part is okay, this part is okay because we have got the highest value here, but this part should also be a max heap, right? We change the max heap doesn't mean we can compromise on this part. We should ensure this part also remains a max heap. When we swap the values, this part got compromised, so we should call the max heap function again on this part. Okay, so we will call the max heap function again on this part now. Okay, so we'll call the heapify function again on this part. We'll make this a max heap again. How to make this part a max heap? Same thing. See this node 4, right? This node is 4. Now the child is 6. So what we have to do? 6 is greater than 4, right? Biggest child among 6 and 5 is 6. So we should swap 6 and 4. So let me write it. So we will swap 6 and 4. Let me erase it here. And see, this is our tree, right? So when we are swapping 4 and 6, see, what was a tree? It became like this, right? 7, 4, 6. Now in this case, we should swap 4 and 6. We should swap 4 and 6. Okay, because we want the parent to be bigger. So we will make 6 here and we will make 4 here. Okay, 6 comes here, 4 comes here. Okay, done. Now what happened? We will call the heapify function again on this part because this part may have got disturbed. But in this case, this is a leaf node. So no problem at all. It is already a max heap. So now the entire thing became max heap. Okay, entire array became max heap. What do we mean by max heap? Parent is always greater than its two children. Each parent is greater than its children. Each parent is greater than its children. Okay, this is a max heap. This is the first part of the algorithm, which is called heap sort. Okay, so we are done with the first step. Okay, now why did we make this max heap? What did we get by making this max heap? What to do after making this max heap? Okay, we just saw the first part. We converted the array into max heap. So what did this array become? The array was earlier like this. We made it into max heap. So what did we change the array to? We changed the array to this part, right? So what is our array now? 7, 3, 6. Okay, 7, 3, 6, 2, 1, 4, 5. Okay, this is our array. 7, 3, 6, 2, 1, 4, 5. This is our array. Okay, what are the indexes of the array? It will remain same. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We change the array elements to this value. Okay, now what we will do after making it to max heap, now there is one interesting thing. This is a max heap, right? So what does that mean? That means whenever you extract the first element, that will be the highest element, because max heap means the element at the top will be the biggest. Okay, so first step was making a max heap. What is the second step? Second step is very simple. There are only two steps in this algorithm. We have already seen the first step, making max heap. Second step is extract top and heapify. That's it, done. What do you mean by extracting top? Why are we extracting top? Because whenever you extract the top element, that will be the highest element. So that will be the last element of the array. See, we have to sort this array, right? So sort the array means if we take the topmost value of this max heap, we will get the largest value. We can place it at the last value. That will be the largest value. We got the largest value. Okay, let us see that algorithm. Now this is the array after making the max heap. So we have to make 7 to go to last. 7 is at the first position. The topmost or the first position has to go to the last position because it is the highest element. Sorting, we are sorting in ascending order. Okay, so we have to put 7 to the last. So very simple. Okay, what you will do, how to push 7 to the last? Swap it. Put 7 here. Okay, make 5 come back here. Okay, so let us see with the help of max heap what are we actually doing. See, this is our heap. 7, 3, 6, 2, 1, 4, 5. This is our heap, right? This is our heap. See, all the elements, I have just written all the elements. This is our heap. So now 7 is the topmost element. We know its position. It has to be the last position because it is the biggest element. So what you will do, it is currently the topmost element. It is at the 0th position. You have to send it at the last position. This is the 0th position. This is the last position. So what you will do, you will swap these two elements. 5 will come here. 7 will come here. Okay. So 5 has come here. 7 has gone here. Okay, we have got the last part of the array. Okay, this last part of the array is sorted. This is sorted. We have got the topmost element here. Okay, so we are swapping the first and the last elements. We have got the last part, highest element sorted. Okay, now what we will do, this is sorted, this is done, right? We need not take care of this part. This part is done. Okay, this part is done. It's equivalent to, we are not going to consider this part at all. This part is done. Okay, this part is done. So let me remove this part. Okay, this part is done. So don't consider this part. Once this part is done, right, because it is sorted, we have put it in its position. For the remaining, again heapify, because once you swap the elements, right, the places got disturbed. So you are going to heapify this again. Just call the same function which we did. Heapify is the function which we are seeing before also. Same function you can use again. How do you use heapify? See, heap got disturbed, right? Why did it get disturbed? We swapped these two elements, so heap got disturbed. So you have to replace this element to its correct position. So what will you do? Compare it with its children. 6 is greater than 5. So just swap 6 and 5. Okay, 6 will come here, 5 will go here. Okay, now again, in this part, 5 is greater than 4. This is okay, right? So you will replace and you will call the heap. This is already a max heap, so it is done. So now what has our array become? Let me write the array again. So what is our array transformed to? Let me write the array again. So what is our current array? 6, 3, 5, 2, 1, 4, 7. Okay, these are the indices. These are the elements of the array. See, 7 is sorted, right? We have got the last part again. Now what will you do? Again, how to get the second last highest element? That will be the topmost position, right? 6 is the second last element. So what you will do? You will swap 6 with the last element because 6 is the highest element, right? So where should it go? It should go to the last position. Currently, this is our working space, right? So 6 should go at the last position. So where you will put? You will swap 6 with the last element. Which is the last element? This is the last element. Swap 6 with 4. Okay, swap 6 with 4. So you will put 4 here. Let me try to. This is 4. Okay, this is 4. This is 6. Okay, you have swapped these two elements. So what has happened? First element has become 4. Last element has become 6. You can see last two parts are sorted. 6 and 7 both are sorted. We have got the last two maximum elements. Okay, this part is done. This part is also done. Need not consider this part. Now for the remaining value, apply the heapify function again. Okay, this part is done. So how will you apply the heapify function? Compare 4 with 5, right? 5 is bigger than 4. So you will have to swap it. So let me do one thing. Let me write it. It has become very messy. Let me draw it again. So 5, 3, 4. 2, 1. Okay, what I did nothing. I just swapped 4 and 5 because we have to apply the heapify, make it max heap again. Okay, so we made it max heap again. So what has the array become? Array, when you apply the swapping, what will happen? You swapped 5 and 4. So 5 came here. Okay, let me write the array also again so that it is not confusing. So what is the array? Let us just look here. What is the array? Array is 5, 3, 4, 2, 1. Right? This is the array. This is the array. Okay. So let me just take a bigger. Okay. Now what we are going to do? See, we have sorted the remaining part. 6 and 7 was already sorted, right? 6 and 7 is already sorted. So we can just remove it. This is the remaining array. Now what you are going to do? This is the next highest element, right? 6 and 7 is already placed. You have 5 at here and you have 1 as the last element. Swap 1 and 5. So 1 will come here, 5 will come here. Okay. So basically you are putting 1 here, you are putting 5 here. Okay. Now this part should be removed. This part you need not consider because 5 is gone to its position, right? 5, 6, 7. Last 3 part of the array is sorted. Remaining part is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So what you do? Again apply heapify function because you have disturbed the max heap. So again apply heapify function. Now 1 you should compare with 3 and 4. What is heapify function? Nothing. Compare the children and if it is bigger, just apply the heapify operation. So you have 4, 3, 1, 2. Okay, so what is the array now? 4, 4, 3, 1, 2 is the array. Okay, and you have sorted all this part. Again get the topmost value. Which is the topmost value? 4 is the topmost value. How will you get the topmost value? Just push it to its position, right? 4 should come here. Now this is the remaining part of the array. 4, 3, 1, 2. So where should 4 go? Let me take another color. This is 4. 4 should go at this part, right? So when you put 4 at this part, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have got this entire part sorted, right? We build this one by one. And what will come here? What will come here? 2 will come here. 2 will come here. Okay. So 2, 3, 1, 4. 4, 5, 6, 7 is already sorted. Okay. So you have what you have. You will send 4 here and you will send 2 here. Okay. Let me draw it again. What is the remaining value that we have? We just have 2, 3, 1 remaining. Okay. We put 4 here. 4 is sorted. 4 is gone to its position. So the remaining part of the heap is 2, 3, 1. We should just sort these 3 elements now. Very easy to sort. First we should heapify it, right? 2 and 3. So 2 is smaller than 3. So just swap 2 and 3. So we have swapped 2 and 3. Okay. So this has become max heap again. Again extract the topmost element. Which is the topmost element? Topmost element is 3. So where will 3 go? Okay. Where will 3 go? So this has become the array. Let me write again. This is the array 3, 2, 1 and these are the indexes. So where will you put 3? You will put 3 at the last position. So what are you basically doing? You will replace 3 with this last element. Last element is 1, right? So 1 will come here, 3 will come here. Okay, 1 will come here, 3 will come here because 3 has gone. So I have sorted this part of the array also. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, everything is sorted and arranged. Okay, so you have put 3 and you have put 1 here. Now once you have put 3, this part, the part 3 is gone. You are just left with 1 and 2, right? So what you will do? You will again apply the heapify function. Once you apply the heapify function, you will get 2 here, you will get 1 here. So then you will extract this element, you will get 2 and then you will get 1. So you have sorted the entire array 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this is the heap sort. Now how do we actually apply this algorithm? Let us see it in code. So once we have understood the logic, let's try to write the code. So there are 3 parts to this algorithm: heapify, build heap and heap sort. Okay. So what we will do, this is the main part where we are going to call the function. So first we will call the build heap function. So we are going to build the heap first, right? There are 2 steps to this algorithm. Let us revise. Step 1 is of this algorithm is build the max heap. Okay. Step 2, after building max heap, what do you do? Extract the top, because the topmost value will be the largest value in the current working space. And after you extract the top, put it in the last position. So once you put it in the last position, okay, you have to heapify because your heap will get disturbed. So that's it. There are just 2 steps. First step is very simple. We'll build the max heap first. Let us see the first step. So we are going to build the heap. Okay, now let us see. So I am just calling the build heap function so that we can build the heap. Okay, now see, suppose we have something like this, right? Let's say 1, 3, 2. We have some random elements 4, 5. Okay, something like this. Now the leaf elements will already be max heap. We have already discussed this. Last elements will already be max heap because they are single elements. So we can just start from this particular element. We can start to make it a max heap from this particular element. Okay, so you can also start from the last element. You can also start from int n equal to, okay, from int I equal to n minus 1, I greater than equal to 0, I minus minus. You can start from the last element if you want, but okay, there is a better way. Instead of starting from the last element, right, this is the last element, this is n minus 1. What you can do is, right, what you can do is, see, even in a complete binary tree, what will happen, you can ignore the leaf nodes. They are already max heap. So you can start from this element. How to get the index of this element? See, what is a parent? What is a parent? Parent is always I minus 1 by 2. In a complete binary tree, parent is I minus 1 by 2. Okay, so for the last element, what will be the parent? See, I minus 1 by 2 means I is equal to n minus 1 for the last element, right? I is equal to n minus 1 for the last element. So what will be the parent? Parent will be n minus 2 by 2. So the position of this particular index, right? Position of this particular index is n minus 2 by 2. Index of this is n minus 2 by 2. Okay, so you can get the last like internal nodes index as n minus 2 by 2. Okay, so just to optimize the code, instead of starting from the leaf nodes, you can start from the internal nodes. Once you have the internal nodes, right, you can just apply the heapify function. Okay, so what we are doing, from the heap sort function, we are calling the build heap function. And now for each element, okay, starting from the internal nodes, for each element we are trying to make the max heap, right? So we will just call the heapify function. We will call the heapify function for the current index. So array n I. What is happening in the heapify function is, see, heapify function is very simple. Okay, get the children first of all. Compare if children are having more value. If children are having more value, then in that case you have to swap with the children. That is a simple logic. Okay, how to get the children? What is the value of the left child? Okay, first we will take a variable largest. Okay, currently we will assume that the largest index is I, which is the current node. Okay, now we will take the index of the children. How to get the children? It's very easy to get the children. Okay, for example, I have 1, 2, 3, right? This is at index 0, this is index 1, this is index 2. Okay, and then I have index let's say I have some nodes here, index 2, 3. Okay, sorry, this will be 3, 4. Okay, let's say some numbers here, and I have some nodes here. Okay, this is value 5 and 6. For the node 2, the children are 5 and 6, right? For the node 2, this is the second node, the children are 5 and 6. To get the children, you always have to do 2 into 2 plus 1, right? And 2 into 2 plus 2. Okay, 2 is nothing but I, right? 2 into 2 plus 1 is 5. So children for 2 is 5 and 6. 2 into 2 plus 1 is 5. 2 into 2 plus 2 is 6. Okay, so to get the children, you can simply apply this formula. So 2 into I plus 1 and 2 into I plus 2. So you have got the left and right child. Once you got the left and right child, what you have to do? Just compare. Okay, just compare. If the value of array of left, right, if the value of the left child is greater than the value of your current, okay, your current node, which is the largest node, then in that case the largest index will be the left index. Okay, similarly right for the right index. If the right child is having a larger value, in that case the largest will become equal to the right index. Okay, very simple. This is the simple code. Okay, now there's one thing, sometimes it may not exist, right? You may not have a binary tree. Let's say you don't even have these nodes. Okay, so let's say it need not be a full binary tree. Okay, so for example, this node doesn't exist. So if this node doesn't exist, this algorithm, okay, this algorithm will return error. So in that case, you have to give left should be less than n. You have to give this bounds. Okay, so you have to give this bounds. So we have given the bounds. Okay, now what? Now very simple, just compare the value. Okay, if largest not equal to I, okay, that means what? If either left child is larger or right child is larger, that will become largest, right? Your largest will no longer remain the current node, which is I. So largest will change. If largest is not I, that means it is not a max heap. You have to make it a max heap. Okay, one of the children is greater. If one of the children is greater, swap with that child which is greater. So swap the node which is greater. And then since by swapping you have disturbed the max heap, so you will have to call this heapify function again. We are just calling this function again because you have disturbed it by swapping. It was max heap, but you found that the child was having greater value, so swap the current node with the child node and call the heapify function again. So you will call the function on the child, right? So child is having the largest index, call the function on the child. Okay, that's it. That is a heapify function. Simple function. So first we are going to build a heap. We are going to call the heapify function. After we have built the heap, what we are going to do? There are two steps to the algorithm, right? We saw there are two steps to the algorithm. So let me zoom. Okay, there are two steps to the algorithm. What is the first step? First step was you build the, okay, you build max heap. After building the max heap, what are you going to do? After building the max heap, you are going to extract which element? You are going to extract the top element. Okay, so extract the top element and put it in its position. Okay, put in position. So we will extract the top element. How to extract the top element after building the heap? Very simple. Okay, let's say array is something like this. Topmost element will be the highest. Let's say it will be 7. Okay, let's say you have some heap like this. Okay, it has to be a heap, so it will be something like this. Okay, so 7 is the topmost element, right? So in this case, what you will have to do, you will put 7 and swap it. You will swap 7 with 1. You will swap it at the last position. So 1 will come here, 4, 3, 7. So 7 will go to its position. This part will become sorted. You are swapping 7 and 1. Okay, so what are you swapping? You are swapping the first position. First will be the largest element always. Swapping the first position with the last position, with the ith position. Okay, so we'll run a loop for it. I equal to n minus 1, I greater than equal to 0, I minus minus. Swap. Okay, what are you swapping? Array of 0, first element with the ith position. In this case, I will be the n minus 1. Initially, I will be the last element. So you are swapping this. After swapping what? Your heap has got disturbed, right? So this is the heap now. Heap will become 1, 1, 4, 3 and 7. This has become your heap. Okay, so it has become 1, 4, 3, 7. Don't consider 7 because, okay, we are going to ignore this 7. 7 is at its position. This is the remaining heap, 1, 4, 3. You have to heapify the remaining heap. Okay, how will you heapify the remaining heap? So you will have to again call the heapify function on the remaining heap to make it a proper heap again. So heapify function takes these three parameters, array and n and I. So array, n will change. What will be n? You are removing the last element, right? Removing the element 7. 7 was here. You are not going to consider it because it's already at its position. So you are removing the last element. So your n will become equal to I. Okay, in this case I is n minus 1. You have removed one element. Initially the last element was n. There were n nodes. Now there are n minus 1 nodes. Okay, so that will change. And what is the third parameter? Third parameter is I, which is the current node. So which do you want to heapify? You want to heapify from the first node. You have swapped with the first node, right? So you will heapify it. So what will happen after heapifying? This will become 4. 4 and 1 will swap. Okay, 4 and 1 will swap. So 4 will come here, 1 will come here, 3 will come here. So this will become your heap. Okay, this is again a proper heap. Now what will happen? This loop will run again. Next time 4 will get extracted. Okay, 4 will get extracted. How do you extract 4? So when you extract 4, you just swap it with the last element. So 3 will come here, 4 will come here. Okay, and you will remove 4. Now you will just consider the remaining heap 3 and 1. What will happen? You will heapify it. It's already heapified. Okay, it's already a max heap. So what will happen? You will next time take the next element 3, and what will be the remaining heap? Remaining heap will be 1. Next time you will take 1. Okay, so you'll get the entire 1, 3, 4, 7 as the array. First you will put 7, then you will put 4, then 3, then 1. Okay, that's it. So now we'll submit the code and see if it's getting accepted. So okay, swap a of largest a of I. Okay, I have written a. It should be array. Let's submit it again. So it's fine. That's it. Thank you for being patient and listening.